Hey guys, Vick here, back with another review. Today we are looking at this little beauty, the SD Mini from Vapecige. Got this from GearBest. Quite the looker, available in a range of colours. What is it? It is an SHjSiY board inside, an 80-watt TC mod, single 18650 down there, and yeah, quite the piece. Available in a range of colours. Got this from GearBest. $50 on there. So what's that? 40 quid, something like that. Available from gearbest.com. Check it out. So yeah, quite good looking. Got a few quirky little features to it. We'll go down low and I'll give you the lowdown on this rock solid stunner. See you in a second. Okay guys, here we are with the SD Mini 80 from Vapecige. Vapecige.com if you want to find out more. I got mine from gearbest.com. Available in a range of colours. Presumably that's what the blue one looks like. I have the yellowy gold one, but available in a wide variety of colours. It's got all the stuff on the back, and if we open it up you can see what's going on here. Manual, box, mod, USB thing. The USB thing, I should point out, is not a traditional USB jobby. It is actually this. It's one of those jobs, so something to bear in mind. Put all that to one side. Okay, so let's have a look. We're lined up right here. Here we go. Here's the mod. So, okay, so turn it off while we look at the 510 spring loaded. 23mm atomizers do fit flush on this. I quite like that. 22 look very good as well. Underneath, if you unscrew that like that, it has an 18650 battery inside, and there's a screw here if you want to tighten the connection as well, to make sure, you know, various batteries fit. No problem at all. And I've had no problem with that. Had no problem with the 510. Clicky fire button, up and down. SD Mini written there, and a nice shade of gold. You know, quite spectacular. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 takes you onto the screen. Now let's have a look at this. So it says there SHjSiY 130 or something like that. So we're in wattage mode right now, and I'm going to show you the main problem with this mod. We're screwing on now a 0.1 nickel atomizer. So what it's going to say is too low a resistance for wattage mode. That's fine, that's golden, that's good, and you can see the resistance there, 0.11. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 takes us into the power menu, sorry. You can turn it off, you can change mode, and you can exit from here. So what we'll do is we'll change to joules. We'll say Fahrenheit, we'll say 410 temperature, and we'll say nickel, Ni200 nickel coil. And then we'll exit that screen. Now the first thing you might notice when it lights up is that it's got this sort of weird mark on the screen there. Can you see that? It's got like a weird thing on the screen, like the screen's bugged out. I don't know if that's my mod or all of these, but that's very strange indeed. The next thing to notice is, if I light up again, the resistance. Look at the resistance. It's changed the resistance to 0.63. And I don't understand why it's done that at all. It told me the correct resistance before of 0.11, and it said it was too low for wattage mode, but it is doing the wrong resistance, which means this temperature mode does not work and cannot work at all. Temperature mode basically relies on getting the resistance correct, and it is miles off the mark. So it just can't do it. It just cannot do it just can't do it. It just can't do the correct resistance, so it doesn't work in TC. The other thing to note is it doesn't have stainless steel mode. It doesn't have stainless steel temperature mode either. So yeah, so that's how you navigate the mod. You go 5 clicks, you can go change your mode, you can exit the menu, or you can turn it off. So we will turn it off there. We will put our Merlin back on top, which is a 23mm ATI. And yeah, so an epic fail in TC mode, I'm afraid. But we'll go back up top and talk about that some more. Okay guys, back up top. Okay, so we got some issues. I showed you down low. In TC mode, it's got some weird stuff going on. Basically what's happening is, first of all, in TC mode there is no stainless steel option. It's just titanium and nickel, which is a bit disappointing in this day and age. I think stainless steel is the best material for TC vaping, but it's not available on this mod, unfortunately. Then, even if you do use a titanium or nickel coil, it's not reading the ohms correctly. It's just failing to read the ohms of the device, of the mod, of the thing. And because it's not reading the ohms correctly, there's just no way it can do TC correctly, and it's not. So an epic fail in TC mode. Also in TC mode, as I showed you down low, and in dual setting, the screen looks all glitchy. It's got like a little artifact on it, it's got a defect on it, and it's very strange. Now I don't know if it's my mod, specifically my mod, or if they're all like this. I don't know. Best thing to do is get another review and ask that reviewer, or watch the review and see what he says about it. But yeah, mine is an epic fail in TC, not working in TC at all, to be honest, and that's the way it is, you know. I don't know why that is the way it is, but it is. In straight power mode, good times indeed. It's working very, very well. It seems to be hitting its power mark bang on. However, what I would say is over 60 watts, when I've tried it over 60 watts, it hasn't been hitting its mark, and that's a regular thing with these single cell regulated mods. A lot of them can't do over 60 watts properly. When I went to 65, 66 watts, it didn't feel as powerful as it should. Slightly underpowered over 60 watts is what I would say. So there is that. That's a slight thing. Another thing to definitely note before deciding on this mod, it has its own sort of unique chargy thing. It takes a USB, but it has one of these instead. So, and it does come with it and everything, but if like me you're on the laptop, you're gonna have to unplug your other cable to put this one in, and you're gonna have to keep this to hand. You can't just use any old micro USB, which is a strange move. I don't know why they did that, but it's definitely something to consider. On gearbest.com, I got mine from gearbest.com. It is £40, about $50, £40. Available in a range of colours. I've got it in yellow, yellowy gold, and I do think it looks really cool. And another thing to know is that it's really rock solid, absolutely rock solid, tanky thing. So an epic fail in TC, I'm afraid. Decent little mod in wattage mode. Everything else is pretty solid on it. I like the fire button, the up down buttons, no problem at all. They say it's an authentic SHjSiY board. They've always used authentic boards before, so I can't see that they'd be wrong about that. You know, they used an Evolved DNA 200 in their DNA 200 mod, so I don't think they're wrong when they say that. But they say it's a SHjSiY board, which is good. Unfortunately, it's got those TC issues, but a solid, nice looking mod that I am enjoying in wattage mode. What more can I tell you? It's a thumbs down in TC. It's a tentative thumbs up in all the other aspects. I'm enjoying it in wattage mode, and it's been pretty solid. I've been Vaping Vic, and I'll see you again soon.